Howdy folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. Zodiac Rave Story. I'm MysteriousJG, and we've got lots of new, exciting, potentially bizarre items to purchase, including Burning Fangs, fangs of a great beast, ever burning. Within each is said to dwell a fire elemental. And it'll turn out to be like Salile Fang? Okay. Magic shards. Engravings of water elementals adorn the shards of this magicite. The magics within are quite strong. Aquarum motes. Not worthless, although I haven't been using motes much. Usually I use motes when I'm in trouble against major bosses that have locked elemental spells. Soul of the Fire dash bird. Oh wow, so it's like the famous car from the 70s. By popular demand, we've assembled no fewer than 25 Tufts of Phoenix down. Don't let yourself be caught down for the count. I don't even know if I have room for that in my inventory. War axe. In antiquity, this small axe was primarily used as a throwing weapon. Francisca, which I think is already out of date. Warped blade. Dual blade is resonating. So strong is the substance of this blade, the warp in its edge could not be mended, sold as is. Oh. Diamond sword. Forked spear. An unusual three-pronged spear, much resembling a common fork. Trident. Phoenix Flight. Restocked and better than ever. You are not likely to find a lower price on Tufts of Phoenix Down. Perennial favorite of the adventurers far and wide. More Phoenix Down, eh? Phone is ringing. I will leave that alone. Memories of yore. The world to a child. The weight of the world to an old man. 99 pebbles. Wow. Talk about a waste. Alright. Well, I mean, if I look at my items, my Phoenix Downs are currently at 99, so if I were to sell, like, 30 of them, and then go to the bazaar and get... I would get 25 Phoenix Downs, and I'm curious what this one is. It's 50 Phoenix Downs, so that was a complete waste. Whatever. Hello there, if you're after requisites, you've come to the right place. Also, there's a notice board upstairs if you fancy a bit of hunting. I enjoy just reading about the fiends out there. Maybe I'll go and hunt myself someday. Make a few gills, get into scrape. Sounds brilliant. Know what I mean? Nudge, nudge. Sometimes you go to these places and you make an incredible find. Not today, though. Perhaps you'll try my luck at the bazaar. You guys have a bazaar? Hey, it's the Chop Master again. Woo! On the same Chop Master as in the other shop. Woo! I guess this Chop Master could be Chris Benoit, but I really don't feel like talking about Chris Benoit. Honestly, these people, they come from they come from the country and they stare, but do they buy? Never. Maybe they lack the necessary coin. Oh, but I do grow weary of this. Hey, look. Glowing with colors. Things. Oh, here's the board. Dark Steel, rank 4. It's a giant turtle guy. I plan to travel home through Soshin Cave Palace, but a terrible creature barred the way. Assistance all I needed. Will you go and speak to the petitioner? Yes. The village petitioner can be found at the following location. Okay, he's someplace we haven't been to yet. Although I have a feeling that we can't get out of this area without doing the quest that we're currently gathering information on, so... He's inside the weapons store. That should be easy enough to remember. I'm sorry, I cannot help myself. I'm in love. With whom? 'Tis a secret. Why, I've not told even him. Why not? Well, I wrote a letter, an epistle of love. Yeah, the letter, okay. I had thought to vacation in Bouger, but you see, but I ran into a small enterprise and just haven't been able to find the time. But unfortunately, I was recently permitted to go on leave. Straight away, I went to reserve a ticket, and to my misfortune, the tour was filled. Okay, you're actually probably not part of the Chop quest. Been waiting for an item I've wanted for such a long time. Prior to setting the order one straight away. That was over a month ago. I remember to keep an eye out. Headhunters should employ gambits during battle aid with their judgments, correct? Now, what I've been pondering is, what about a gambit for the market? Hey, lazy prophet. Yeah, that is pretty lazy. Tours of the aerial gardens Bijou are quite popular these days. Fresh vegetables, get your fresh vegetables. Why, yes, they're all farm grown. None of those magic greens in here. All natural, all delicious. And I would imagine we now have air travel to here opened up. Yes, I'm off to Bijou again. This is my 3rd time. Great. Hey, it's No. No. The mist released from the Imperial fleet exploded, damaged the Strahl Kupo. This is no simple repair, I know. No. Oh, it's you again. It's you. Off on a trip to the Rabanester. Me mama go mad, sorry. Me mama go spare. I'm gonna save the game in case I make another mistake in the shops. I'm okay with having accidentally sold all of the, I guess it was wind crystals. I don't even remember for sure. But it was one of the ones that, you know, some monster out there drops it. If we really ever decide we need more of them, I'll go fight more of those monsters, whatever they are. So there's probably not a lot of point in exploring this place, except now it opened up more routes to use airships in, which means that we need to open up all the different aerodromes, because we can't fly to Arcades before we reach Arcades on land as part of the story. The flights to Arcades don't become available until after we've made our way there through other means, but we do need to talk to all of the flight attendants, or whatever they're called. You know, like the title that Buff Man Muscle had in Space Mutiny. But yeah, we need to actually talk to all, like take every possible flight from every starting point to every ending point and talk to all of the lead flight attendants to complete that one side quest, where we prevent them from getting married to a bunch of identical jerks. I've heeded my father's wishes to make a research at the laboratory, but my colleague's behavior has proven to be rather odd. I've thought on this a great deal, and I've decided it's time to leave, yet my father was so happy I haven't had the heart to tell him. Perhaps this is a quest, perhaps not. You looked like a door I could enter, you were not. I'm terribly sorry, darling, but I've given up on the stage. No more autographs, please. Very well, you may shake my hand if you must. Oh, you didn't want to pardon me. I assumed I was an actress, you see. Quite famous in my day. I mistook you for an enthusiast. My apologies. Oh, gee, that's kind of depressing. Yeah, you know, in real life, I don't go up. You know, in the real world, if you met me, I'm kind of, not shockingly for someone who's doing stuff on YouTube, kind of quiet with people I don't know. But if I were just to go up to people in the streets and talk to them, I wonder how often I would run into people, A, who would just tell me their whole life story in summarized in nutshell form, and B, how many of them would be fated starlets. The path of stardom is a difficult one to be sure. Oh, you are going to need... This would be one of the easiest ones ever if it's like you decide you need someone to guide you and you decide you want a protege. For many years, I've researched for one thing. When I retired, my daughter agreed to continue my work. How happy she made me. I was about to say something dirty, but never mind. Hold on, let me grab a drink here real quick. So anyways, you've read, he wants the research to go on, but he also wants to see his daughter have children. He wants grandkids so that they can continue the research. Well, why do you keep researching, dude? Hey, look, but I'm quite athletic. Okay. Athletic woman. You look athletic to me. And now I'm flashing back to the Arnold Schwarzenegger film where he goes to Mars, Total Recall, and as he's going under from the effects of being drugged, he tells the virtual reality sim that his ideal woman is athletic and voluptuous. Made a mistake, a horrible mistake. The instrument I dropped, oh dear, oh dear. What am I doing? I'm crying, where's for me armorers? You should have a gander if you need all. When I get enough chops, I'll be riding in one of them cabs, and that'll be the end of all this. I'll be sitting up pretty in the garden in it. Okay, whatever. Eager chef? Oh, eager crier. Why in the world did I think that said chef? Have you seen those chaps running pell-mell about the city? Newcomers are always this way, working up a sweat as they claw their way up the ladder. I guess the reason we can't have Baltier, I almost said Bartello, with us is because he already has chops. Only those with 3 or more chops when we ride this cab, boy. Nothing personal, I assure you. What the fuck's a chop? A chop? What's that? And he goes, I'll show you. Drop your arms to your sides, and he chops you across the chest. If you lack a chop, you pay coin. That's, let's see, 1 million gil, which I could afford. What? That's crazy. I could afford that, though. Having a spot of trouble, are we? It's him again. I have a message from Master Balthier. He's waiting in Central. He says to come quickly. On this, but we need a chop. What is a chop, anyway? When a boy wants information, that's right. A boy pays up. 2,500 gil sounds about right. Now, what the fuck? Why, an upstanding citizen of the Empire carries a chop. It's a mark of status, sometimes a writ of transit others. If you're aiming to go to Central, where the gentry live, I'd think you'd need 3 chops. How do you get them? Like I've said, the key is knowledge, boy. You do your part here on the street, you talk to the right people, you earn your chops in no time. That doesn't sound so bad. Oh, people on Katie's love doing good deeds. Why, if they're helping you out, it must mean they're superior. Understand, boy? I'm not sure I do, but I'll give it a try. Thanks, Jules. A friend of Master Baltier's is a friend of mine. Fran, just standing there staring. I don't think you're a friend. Yeah, so she doesn't trust him. I guess that's what we're taking away from all this. Are you seriously allowed to pay 1 million coin? No. Brawn, brains, useless without information. Lad, information is the lifeblood of this town. Find a vein, drink deep, and you'll have chops to spare. So now the chop quest begins. And this is one of the things, like the whole bit, working up a sweat as they climb their way up the ladder. Ugh. New employee of mine broke an instrument on his first day in the lab. I really want to give him some words of encouragement, but I'm busy. Worried not, I tell him. Such things only cost 1 million gil or so. Your concern should be the bigger picture, not such trifling details. Wanted to know that I'm on his side, you see. So this is the ludicrously silly quest. You can only remember one thing at a time. I made a mistake, a horrible mistake. I dropped the thingy. Relate the tale of words of encouragement. A message from my superior. Oh, I'll wait till she's just about had enough of me. Let's see. Only cost 1 million gil or so. Yarg, 1 million. It cost that much? She doesn't want me to pay for it. Please, no. Your concern should be the bigger picture. Gak, I'll admit I'm a weak on finer points, but she doesn't mean to end my research, does she? Not so trifling things. Trifling? Is that what I am? Trifling? I'm finished. That's what I am. I'd be a fool to think otherwise. And to say such things through another. She's to chastise me. I'd have to do it to my face. Thanks. A chop for your trouble. You obtained a pine wood chop. Yeah, I was starting to think there that we'd failed that quest. This is a cruel world. I'll never take research lightly again. Real laboratory is far cry from the safety of the academy. I'm finished. Yikes. There's a new research in the laboratory, and, well, he seems frightened of me for some reason. I've never been across with him, have I? Recently begun work at the laboratory. 'Tis like heaven for me. Plenty to read, and no one to tell me what I ought to do. Our laboratory library is the envy of everyone in the academy. Obscure texts. I yearn for some new jewelry, and one ring in particular, a rare blue diamond. I saw this yesterday, and I can ill afford such luxury. You never know when we might need extra for emergency. Still, my husband's enterprise has done well. I'm sure he'll have gills soon enough. So, like, everybody is either someone that you talk to and memorize their story and tell it to someone else, or someone you have to tell a memorized story to. And it's very, very silly. Greetings, might attempt to some quality armaments. Might attempt service. I don't have any of these. I only have one person who can use them. It's better than what she's using now. And inflicts poison. I will check with that in a minute. Ooh, on hit slow. I'll buy 2 because why not? Doom Mace, the Doom Hammer. I generally like to have him using ranged weapons. Same for Pinello. But just in case something comes up. Got a diamond sword, only one character who can use it. Penetrator crossbow. Ooh, sexy. Penetrator crossbow you've equipped cannot be equipped automatically because you suck. Spear. Actually, the job system does make it so I'm less likely to spend stupid amounts of money. Something I always did in Final Fantasy Tactics, buying like 5 or 6 of every weapon so that I could... Theoretically, I may want to arm everybody in the party with the Auriculum dagger at the same time, so I better buy 6. Yeah, this game doesn't really... If you're paying attention, you're not going to do that, because you've got people who can't even equip certain weapon types. And I'm picking up Francisca's faster than I can possibly use them. An Emperor Rod. Judicature Staff, I already have. Which inflicts stop, which is actually quite nice. Good day, sir. Looking for protectives? I've got some fine rubbers. Hat that nobody wants. A barrel coat that nobody could ever possibly want. Maduin gear. That's pretty much what everybody's equipped with, it looks like. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, well. Adamant hats. I've already got 6 of. I guess I should just be looking for stuff that has special powers. A crystal. Oh, this has reflect. I think I bought a few of those to use against an enemy. Yeah, I think one of my strategies against Aromas that I didn't end up really carrying forward involved trying that. Could buy one more crystal shield just so that I could, in theory, have everyone equip it. I'm heading home for Balfenheim, but not by airship. I can't bear the things. Plan on taking the road through Soshin. Came here to get outfitted for the journey, but I think, what if I run across some BC? I can't handle across the way. One in particular has me worried. The Darksteel, yeah. Oh, that's the guy. I was about to say, oh, I already heard about this. He's the guy that we... Yep. Thank you, friend. I should have checked to see why I didn't ask the Imperials. If you could just take care of the Darksteel down in Sohin, I can make it back to Barfargle on my own. You can make it back to the city of Wargarble. To be defeated by the Turtle Alliance. Fucking turtles. It's official. The Ministry of Law has announced that the Senate conspired to oust House Solidor and masterminded the Emperor's assassination. Ministry of Do, these are lawless times, my friend. A good time to put some armor. Thank you, appreciator of shields. That sounds like a formal title. Woo! You could at least buy one of these spears. Aren't you planning to defend me? But I've never used one, dearest. And what if I hurt someone? Goop. Damn. Guy's henpecked, man. Forges of the Arcadian Empire, surely the best at weapon crafting and all evil. It makes one think, what if there was? What if one were to sell them abroad? One could make a healthy profit, honest profit too, not like those fat-bellied senators. Ooh. So you're like, you want to make an honest profit by selling your country's most elite weapons overseas to potential enemies. And this, in your mind, would be an honest profit. He has a pretty dim view, or she, I think it was a he, has a pretty dim view of the senators if you think that's a more honest way of making a living than they use. So you're not actually allowed to spend 1,000,000 gil, even if, in my case, it might be worth spending 1,000,000 gil to get out of doing this side quest. I'd just be curious to see if you were allowed. I don't want to prove my value to this country. You know, I'm oft told I have a knack for magics. Of course, I'm a little coin to buy such things. I should be handling magics, not turnips. Sigh. Don't worry, Rita. Someday you'll make it, and you'll get to pick on Carol, too. Okay, I'll come back for you later. Hey, good looking. I'll come back for you later. And your husband's mother has asked for a trinket from Giza Plains. I kind of want to do all of these just to see. A traveling mummer taught me this one. Used to live here in the city, so he said. Oh, to be a judge, to bring order and peace to the world. Oh, and just in the morning's work. Oh, how does one become a judge anyway? Would-be judge. I'm Chancellor of the Academy of Magic. Sadly, there's no need for this rage. Applicant numbers are down. Okay, well, since I literally just found the person you want to talk to, and they're right here, I guess I'll go do this one. We're in Moldberry. A knack for magic memorized. You have memorized a knack for magic. I guess most of these people are in the same area. They don't even have you going back and forth. I'm Chancellor of the Magic Place, and I need the magic students to learn the magic. Relate the tale of a person who wants to learn the magic. That's a knack for magic, get no guild to pay for it. How fortunate for her. I was thinking of starting a program for scholars in need. Of course, there will be an examination, but if she truly does have the knack, that should be little trouble. Here, a top for your information. Ooh, an examination, eh? You mean you want her to get down on the examining table? Attend a Pinewood shop. An interview of sorts, simple recital. Despite my efforts to make it dirty, it is actually not, in fact, dirty. So you only need to do 3 of these quests. I don't know if you get any kind of reward for doing more. My husband was a judge, and a fine one with that. To die attempting to save a child's life. How like him. I'm looking for the talented woman. Oh, they say I spotted the knack. Yay! She wants magic to calm her nerves, so she wants some kind of depressing magic. Noble used chops of sandal. Seen a swindler about. Not that you know it. He's dressed in master disguise. Okay, so this guy's does a look-alike somewhere. There's a would-be judge around here. This is the daughter-in-law. Where's the would-be judge? Giza Plains. Travel Danger, daily affairs, sword. Did you see the mummer on his act? Oh, I thought it was truly splendid. The mummer. Will talking to the mummer do me any good here? Or the daughter-in-law? No, I don't actually want to talk to the mummer. I think I might have talked to the wrong person. Or... Boo and I have worked together so late. 8 and 20 of them. 8 and 20 chops. So yeah, that's what this... Like, I don't even have the patience to read all these, but you're just finding these people. Somebody here wants to hear about a mummer. But... yeah, I'm going to tell you about these chops. It's fun to be sure, but tell her this. Try to float up in the high garden and you'll drift away with the clouds. First get firm footing. So this guy was like not even supporting his girlfriend. She'll be by my side in feast and famine. I'll make her happy. So there was the would-be judge again. But somewhere up here was the judge's look-alike. Seen a swindler? I'm not sure what happens if I get additional chops. Guy from Giza should be able to do this. Somebody wants some crap from Giza. Take this chop. So I'm getting additional chops. I just don't know that it does me any good. So she feels like a spring maiden again. A maiden form woman. You never know where she'll pop up next. What is the daughter-in-law's deal again? Oh, she wanted Giza shit. Well, it's just about time to call it a video. What I think I'm going to do is check and see if you actually get anything for getting additional chops. I think the 3 that you get at the beginning are needed, and then you need even more to advance further, but we'll see. Opening up some kind of chop guide might make this go faster, too, since I've already sort of lost the patience to actually read all the text. We'll be back next time, folks, with more Let's Play Final Fantasy XII. Bye-bye.